Gloomy conditions in Orangeburg. Your temperature 69, clouds abundant today.
It's so hard to believe that it's the end of December and we had 80 degrees today.
That's right. The first official full day of winter. And of course, it was 80. We broke another record for the warmth. And the good thing is it will be cooler by the time we get to Christmas. All of this weather will be out of here. Even the rain that we have moving in now is taking forever to get here, moving at a snail's pace, but it does look like it'll make an impact on our weather for late tonight and tomorrow. And then it's all said and done by the time we march into Christmas. So we'll talk about the complete forecast a little more coming up. That's right, Judy. You know, we've been talking about this Arctic air and how we're not used to it. But hey, the car isn't used to it either. So there are probably a million things you can do to kind of get your car prepared. I'm just going to give you a few tips. We start by looking at a gorgeous picture over Lake Murray. Look at this. You can see a little sunshine behind the clouds. The clouds have been filling in and increasing through the day. But hey, that has not stopped the temperatures. Look at this. We're sitting at 63 degrees.
Here with our bowl week forecast, meteorologist Von Gaskin. So, Von, how are things looking?
It's looking pretty good, but the thing is, if you're planning on traveling this evening, I want to tell you, you may have to watch out for some fog. So if you want to call it Carolina cold or Southern cold, that's fine. It's not going to be quite that cold.
All this week, we are marking 60 years at WIS. We're taking a look at the biggest stories over the past 6 decades. Meteorologist Von Gaskin joins me now to talk about a string of tornadoes nearly 30 years ago. A lot of folks will remember this.
That's right. It was March 28th, 1984. It was the day that 11 tornadoes struck South Carolina. Now, it's the second deadliest tornado outbreak for South Carolina. It was when 15 people were killed and over 400 more injured. Most people remember it as the day of the Newberry tornado. The video that you're looking at is from March 28th. And what happened just after 5 o'clock that day, a strong EF2 tornado struck the town of Newberry, killing 1 person and injuring 30 others. It caused thousands of dollars in damage to homes, stores, and buildings. And it destroyed St. Luke's Episcopal Church. It's reported that there were trees and power lines down on almost every street. Now take a look at this weather map. As you look at this map, now I want you to see that the tornado's track actually passed just to the west of downtown. It was moving northeast, it uprooted trees and toppled power lines, destroying over 80 businesses. Of the 11 tornadoes that touched down in the state, 5 of them were F4 tornadoes. One of those touched down in Fairfield County, just north of Winnsboro, and at least 6 people were killed. The F4 tornado that caused the greatest loss of life for us that day was in Marlboro County near Bennettsville. And Ben, it was just a deadly day for us to remember, and that was March 28, 1984. Welcome back, everyone. We start by looking over Lake Murray. Current temperature there, 52 degrees, plenty of bright sunshine. We did have some clouds in place earlier today, but during the afternoon, the sun poked out, and boy, it has been gorgeous. This is a look at the current satellite and radar composite. Notice how the line of clouds is now down towards the Orangeburg area, extending over towards Manning, and now starting to move out of the PD. But as far as the Grand Strand is concerned, areas towards the beaches have had clouds all day. As we go down towards the Gulf of Mexico, this is where we're going to focus our energy and our time for the next couple of days, because for tomorrow it's going to be gorgeous, but your Saturday forecast is starting to take shape back towards Texas. And so we're going to take a look at our futurecast starting Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning. You notice that between now and then we've got great conditions, nice bright sunshine for your Friday. But then by 9 o'clock Saturday morning, we start to see the high thin clouds moving in, and then even some moisture moving in overnight Saturday and into Sunday. Not heavy rain, just light rain at first. The heavier rain doesn't start to arrive until we get closer to the 4 to 5 a.m. hour. And look at this. By the time we get to 11, most of the heavy rain will be out of here. And we'll start to see some clearing just after lunchtime. By 3 o'clock, most of the Midlands will see that rain clearing out. So just to give you kind of a timeline of what we're expecting, between 7 and 10, we're going to start to see that rain moving in over the CSRA. Right over the central Savannah Riverside. That's going to continue to advance up to about 10 o'clock hour. From 10 to 1 a.m. is when I'm expecting us to start to see that rain abundant in and around the heart of the Midlands, and then it continues to move up into the PD from 1 to about 3 a.m. So it's just really going to be a soggy night for us Saturday night into Sunday. But by Sunday afternoon, we're breaking out into the sunshine. 55 degrees expected for you tomorrow. It will be gorgeous. No worries about rain then. It's not until Saturday evening and into the overnight period that we concern ourselves with rain. The high temperature will be 53 as we look at that 80% chance of rain. 52 expected for you Sunday and 55 Monday. As you ring in the new year, it's going to be dry, but it will be cold if you're going to be going out for those outdoor celebrations. We're back after this break. Welcome back on this gorgeous Sunday. Sunny skies outside, a great afternoon. And this is Sumter. We're looking at a live look over Sumter, and here is a nice shot for you. Glad to have you back with us. Of course, Sumter was out for several days because of the winter storm, but you're back now, came back online yesterday, and now we're getting a 58-degree report from that location. Winds out of the west-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Of course, tomorrow, President's Day coming up, and it is going to be a really, really nice day for us. We're going to start out with your temperatures in the lower 30s, move on up to the 60s with beautiful sunshine, and then the 50s will be in place as we start to wind down on your day. You're also going to see increasing clouds. So let's jump right into the forecast. We're going to have mild, good weather to get started tomorrow morning. We will eventually see those clouds moving in, but expect to see bright sunny skies to start out the day. We'll start to see some showers rolling in here early Tuesday morning, so that's why Monday night we'll see increasing clouds. Now, this is going to be during the wee hours of Tuesday morning, so it's going to move through so very quickly that only people who commute very, very early on Tuesday morning will even notice that we had a shower. You may see the grounds wet just briefly, and then those will quickly move out, and then we'll see the sunshine emerging, and we will have the 70s. Guess what? They return for Tuesday as well, and we will see those 70s in place, and they're going to be with us for the next several days, and that is going to be good stuff. Let's get to our weather reporters. 60 degrees was reported today from Jerry Rogers over in Pontiac. We had 63 coming in from Sarah McQuarrie in West Columbia. Also coming in today was 69, and that was coming in from Manning. Glad to see it. Glad to hear you back online, Manning. We wish you all the best as power continues to get restored in that area. 63 reported from Robert Baker in Cades. Of course, lots of power still out there in Winsburg County as well. You're getting back online as well. Highs today officially 62 in Columbia, 56 for you Winsboro and Chester, about 55 up in Lancaster. So let's talk about the forecast for tomorrow. We see that warming trend continue. We will see about 60 degrees for the official high through Columbia, St. Matthews, Orangeburg North. You're going to move up to about 62. Could even see about 63 degrees coming in a little warmer for you in Manning as well tomorrow. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast now. After those tranquil 60s move in for Monday, enjoy President's Day, and then 70 degrees is expected Tuesday. Once those 70s move in, they will be here for at least the next several days. We are certainly looking forward to that. We'll be up to about 74 Thursday and 75 by Friday. And now Megan has more information on the earthquake, right? Clouds building over Lake Murray. We started out the morning with some sunshine. Now look at this. The clouds are taking over, and that will be the case as we continue right on through the afternoon. After the clouds, of course, we'll start to see the showers moving in. No showers just yet for Olin Berry in Johnston. He's coming in with a morning low this morning of about 37. 36 is the number coming in from Robert Baker in Cades. Also coming in for us today is Misty Ann in Shaw Air Force Base, coming in with a cool morning low of 27. 23 for Rick Noble up at Lake Wateree. We're going to continue to see the rain filtering in across the state. This is the story now. Showers off the coast. The showers continue to advance from south to north. We're now seeing rain in places like Orangeburg over towards Bamberg and Barnwell counties. You're seeing some rain. Sumter, you're now starting to get in on some of that rainfall as well. Here's our stationary boundary. It's in place. It continues to pull in the moisture. That coupled with a frontal boundary that's now starting to push through the Midwest. This is all going to come together, and it's going to keep unsettled weather in our forecast for the next several days. Along this boundary, we're going to see areas of low pressure continue to develop as these continue to spin and shift on over to the east. That's why we'll see the unsettled weather. The story for today, of course, will be the building moisture that's moving in off the coast. Here we are looking at winds moving in from the south. Winds from the south and southwest not only bring moisture, but of course it will bring slightly warmer temperatures for you. And that'll be the case for the afternoon as we settle in the middle 50s tomorrow. How about we're going to see our temperatures getting close to 70 as warm winds from the southwest continue to shift in from the south. We're going to watch as those systems continue to get closer to us. We're talking about our area of low pressure, and we're going to see a frontal boundary beginning to move in as well. This is going to keep unsettled weather in the forecast all the way through about Wednesday or so. So between now and then, let's talk about some rain totals. For most areas, we're going to get about 3/4 of an inch of rainfall in and around the Columbia area. Towards Greenville and Clemson, it looks like you're going to get more rainfall than we'll see down towards the coast. 52 degrees for you later today, 39 degrees overnight, and then 68 is expected tomorrow. Remember, nice warm up, but you do need to keep the umbrella handy. We've got 56 in place for you on Monday, and we have 49 in place Tuesday. We have 65 coming your way by Wednesday, so warmer before we get this unsettled pattern out of here. But once we dry out, we're back starting out at 35 on Thursday morning and 54 during the afternoon. We have 55 in place by next Friday. All right, welcome back, everyone. Gorgeous conditions today. The only problem was, of course, the wind at times. It did make the temperatures feel a little cooler. Right now, we're sitting at 51 degrees over Lake Murray and plenty of sunshine there. For tonight, not quite as windy, 41 degrees your temperature. And by 9 o'clock, we're going to see a few clouds and 39 in place by 11, 37. Much cooler for us as we continue to see those temperatures winding down through the 30s. So the cooler air is still in place. Is starting to work its way out. Won't quite say it's gone just yet. Jet stream still dipping south of us. We start to see it taking a jog to the north tomorrow. We start to see winds from the west emerging, and then eventually we'll see winds from the southwest pushing in. That'll start to push in Monday. After that, we'll start to see those 70s moving in. So we'll start to see those 70s by Tuesday or so, and by Friday, we're in the middle 70s. We could even have a few upper 70s in place out there as well, but for the most part, we are certainly going to see a warm up. For tomorrow, let's head over to Ridgeway. Starting out the morning in the middle 30s by the 8 o'clock hour, after starting out at a morning low of about 29 to 30 degrees, 48 for you during the afternoon. Skies become nice, bright and sunny. Winds from the west continue. Middle 50s for you tomorrow afternoon for your high. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Up to 60 degrees for tomorrow, and then we've got 65 in place for you by Tuesday. We're at 70 by the time we get into about Wednesday or so, and then 74 expected for you Thursday. Friday, 75 and 71 coming into play next Saturday. We're back after this break.